husband came home one day and said, babe, I need to tell you something, but I don't want you to get mad. I'm like, okay, like, what happened? He's like, no, babe, this was kind of weird, but I'm going to tell you because, if I don't tell you, I want you to find out or some way or the other, or, or go through my phone and you think I'm trying to hide something, but I'm going to tell you. I said, what's up, babe? Like, what happened? He's like, well, one of your girls, one of your friends, one of my so-called friends, one of my girls, text him talking about, hey, boo. I'm already like, what? Hey, boo. Hey, boo, by any chance, are you busy? I just need a male's perspective. I need a male's advice. And I kind of want to like talk to you about it. Is there any way that I could like pull up after work or something and us talk about it? Girl, wait, say what now? And this is my girl, my so-called girl. This is my friend. This is like, we besties, First of all, I don't know. Listen, let me tell you something. This has nothing to do with being insecure or anything like that. My thing is, why would you not call me to talk to my husband? Like, yeah. Why would you not? So when my husband told me, I'm like, okay. Like, and I know where y'all coming from. Some of y'all, well, why is she so comfortable, calling your husband? Why is she so comfortable even reaching out to your husband? Because my husband's that guy. No, I'm just like, but my husband, he's a really nice guy. Like, he really is a genuine person. Like, so, and she's like family. It's like family. So you kind of feel like, well, why not? But let me tell you something. There's certain boundaries and certain lines that should not be crossed.
Yeah, I'm 100% with her. 100%. At first, when I first started watching this video, I was thinking to myself, he shouldn't even have said nothing. He shouldn't even have mentioned it. He should have just stayed out the way. And to an extent, I'm still thinking like that. Like, you know what? Just don't go. Don't link up. You know what I'm saying? Don't answer the phone now that you know what's happening, now that you see how the play is. And that's not even to say that it's not a genuine, real, interaction. You know what I'm saying? It could honestly be harmless 100%. Some people truly don't know what the protocol is or how you're supposed to move or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I know people in my life, we cool, and they hit me up like, yo, time, whatever. It could be a girl, yo, whatever, so on and so forth. So, I get that framework. But at the same time, nah, you know what I'm saying? You got to move a little bit differently. And so you know what it is. You could tell, it's very clear and it's very obvious. So I don't think that he did the wrong thing by saying something to his chick, because she needs to know who she's surrounded by. You can't necessarily be surrounded by snakes or anything like that. And so, I don't think it's a bad play either way. Sometimes guys choose not to have certain conversations simply because they could become messy. It could become a situation more than what it really is. And you just, you can nip it in the bud or you can handle it yourself by just not even entertaining it, not going that type of way and keeping it moving. On the flip side, it's like, yo, you kind of want to let her know, hey, man, you need different friends or you want to have different friends or whatever like that. And so, for her to know who she's surrounded by, it doesn't affect you. But then at the same time, you just don't want stuff to get messy, because now she's sitting on here and we're reviewing the video of her talking about the fact that, her homegirl hit up her man and said, and if she would have just said, yo, she just hit him up and said, hey, whatever. But then she threw in the hey boo, and you know what I'm saying? And then it went 10 times worse when she said, I want to pull up and talk to you about something in person. It gotta be more than that. Cause it's like, why would somebody take that risk? If they besties, why would somebody take the risk of going all the way times 10 and with the hey boo, and I want to link up in person? It's like, I don't know, man. I'm just not taking this at face value. I mean, I hear what she's saying. This is probably the truth of what she was told and all of that stuff. And I'm not even trying to look at it from the lens of the guys trying to throw, whatever. Maybe he covering himself because, it was more conversations with that. And I don't know. But it just seems like it got to be more to it, because I'm just trying to figure out, is women that crazy to where they would say something that weird to a person right out of the blue who Like, was it a hint? Was they flirting before? What's going on? It's got to be something more than that. But let me hear the rest of the story, and then we'll come back and we'll try to figure it out.
Like, I don't understand. This is my first of all, calling him boo is diabolical. But okay, I'm still in my head like, okay, maybe she didn't mean it like that. So what I do, I called her and I say, hey girl, I want to talk to you. I told her, let's meet up. We met up and I told her, girl, like, why did you reach out to my
I like that she did it in person instead of doing it over the phone, because when you do it in person, you could really, you get to see somebody, you get to feel the energy. Communication is just as much body language, and people on the phone, it ain't the same. I don't even like texting, to be honest with you.
my husband talking about, hey boo, can I pull up after work where you're at? So, because I need a male's perspective. Like, she's like, well, because I need a guy's perspective. And, your husband, I think he's a good guy. He's a good husband. He's a good person. He's a good sibling. He's a good this. He's a good that. Uh-huh. I know. Yeah, why would you not call me? Like, I don't understand. Why would you not call me?
Yeah, women get incredibly territorial. Even if you're just giving a compliment, it's incredibly territorial.
Best friend to say, hey, do you think I could talk to your husband, or can I pull up at your house? I would like to have a conversation with your husband. I like his male perspective, but run it by me first. Like, I don't understand what a lot of you females, let me tell you something. If you don't have a husband, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But there's certain lines that should not be crossed in a marriage, in a relationship, okay? If you want anything to do with my husband, talk to my husband, you could call me. Okay, I got you. Hey, babe, old girl said she wanted some advice. You think you could? But you want to link up after work, calling him boo. That's crazy. Listen, don't ignore the red flags with these so-called friends that say, like, girl, you my bestie, you my this, you my that. But at the end of the day, you don't know their true intentions. So I know it's not about being insecure or not trusting my husband.
Yeah, they friendship, this over. Once she got on the internet and she talking about this, that the friend already saying this, so it was over before she started recording it, and that's probably one of the reasons why she felt compelled to record it.
It's not about that. Even my husband felt uncomfortable. Even my husband was like, man, babe, like, I don't even know why she's so comfortable texting me like that. This is why her guy or her baby daddy or the person she used to be with don't even like me. I don't even do stuff to dudes, but they get mad at me because the way their girlfriends or wives are reacting when they see me. And that's just the reality of it, okay? A lot of people don't like my husband because just who my husband is and the way he carries himself. But let me tell you something. You don't need to check my husband. Check who you are with. At the end of the day, when my husband came and told me, I appreciated that he told me, because
Nope, that's 100%. She's right on that too. Yo, check your chick. Don't check him. That's the rules of the game, and I think that has also gotten lost, in that people like to crash out, and they want to go off on a person, even if let's say hypothetically somebody try to talk to your chick, right? And she go, or she entertain it, or some whatever, and they get to doing whatever, talking on the phone or whatever. You can't get mad at the person, because that's the nature of the game. You got to get mad at your chick. You got to deal with the circumstance. And so life is not about what happens to you, it's about how you react to it. So I'm always going to come from the lens of, yeah, I expect for people to talk to you because you dope. The other part of it is, how did you respond to it? Because you're a representation of me. You're an extension of me. So always check your person. Don't ever, no matter how emotional you might get, sane heads prevail. Deal with the situation accordingly.
it's true. Like, if my husband hides it, then it's like, okay, why? That's weird. The fact that my husband told me, I was cool. I was happy about it. But I definitely had to confront her. Her excuse made no excuse. But you know what? Just because you're a good friend, you let things go. Stop letting things go when people show you their true colors.
Yeah, I agree. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Always want to give credit to the content creator, regardless of whether I agree or not. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate y'all. Let me know how y'all would handle this.